let's please welcome Melanie Doon. Melanie.
Hey, everybody. So for all of you that came out here and spent money to see me perform, sorry you can't get your money back now. Anyway, I'm excited. I just started a new job after a long period of unemployment. You know, I think everybody will. Thank you. It's good to be back working again. Now I have a daytime job to go back to in case this doesn't work out. Anyway, you know, if you've been unemployed, you know it pretty much sucks, and you know you have a lot of time on your hands. But there are some advantages to being unemployed. For instance, like when there's a winter storm, you look out the window, you see people scraping off their cars. You know, the beltway's a mess, and you're just thinking to yourself, you know, I think I'll plan to be unemployed from home today. And you know, you have a lot of time to do things you don't normally do when you're unemployed. Like, I watched a lot of TV. One of my favorite shows to watch was What Not to Wear. What Not to Wear, apparently when you're job hunting, they give you advice that you should dress for the job you want, not the job you have. So I looked at my closet at the 18 pairs of ratty sweatpants, and the sequin cocktail dress, and the 15-year-old pair of Doc Martens, and I thought, apparently the job that I want is crazy bag lady. So you know, you get kind of depressed when you're unemployed and you don't have a lot going on. And again, I'm watching more and more TV because I got all this time on my hands. So I switched to TV land. There's the Mary Tyler Moore Show. There's nothing more inspiring to a woman who's, you know, unemployed and down on her luck than watching Mary Tyler Moore. Who can turn the world on with her smile? Who can take a nothing day and suddenly make it all seem worthwhile? Mary frickin' Tyler Moore. You know, she's out there in the streets of Minneapolis, smartly dressed, you know, with her briefcase and her hair all done up nice and ready to take on any challenge. And I'm like, yeah, man, I'm really psyched now. Watching good old Mary Tyler Moore, she knows what she's doing. So I run outside, throw my hat in the air, and watch it land in a pile of dog shit. Yep, that's me, Mary Tyler Moron. But you know, eventually I started going out to some job fairs. If you've ever been to a job fair, this is like speed dating for careers, right? You go up to the table, you know, there's all these tables there, you run up to a table. Hi, my name is Melanie. I'm a Cancer. I enjoy long hours, last-minute deadlines, and verbal abuse from my boss. Here's my resume. Call me. And then, you know, you take all kinds of advice from all kinds of different sources when you're looking for a job. One of the things that I saw was that you should have an elevator speech. This is a like 30 to 60 second little blurb about yourself that tells you who you are and what you do to anybody that you might meet on the street or you know, anywhere to network with. And this is a great idea, unless you happen to not be in an elevator and there's not really anybody to network with. Like, you're in the ladies' room, and the person in the stall next to you, you're like, excuse me, can I have some toilet paper? Oh, and by the way, I'm a communications professional with 20 years of experience. You get a ticket, you know, a speeding ticket, the officer pulls you over. You know why I pulled you over? No, but did you know that I can think both creatively and strategically? But eventually, I did actually get to go on some interviews, and you know, they always ask you the same stupid questions when you go on an interview, and you know, I never realized that they don't actually expect you to answer honestly. They always ask the famous, where do you want to be in 5 years? Federal Witness Protection Program? What are your weaknesses? Well, I thought about that one for a few minutes, and I said, donuts, shoe shopping, men who are totally wrong for me. And then you know, I'm asked about my career history. Tell me about your job history. So, you know, I had a job working, I'm an English major, so I had a job working as a technical writer, which is really boring as shit. if you're, a creative writer, you can't be creative in a job like that, writing software manuals. But every once in a while, I try to sneak a little bit of fun in, change it up a little bit. So I start adopting some literary styles that I was fond of, like Harlequin romance. Slowly, sensually, and with a passion that electrifies your fingertips. Press enter. I work for a nonprofit so cheap that the office operated out of the boss's parents' basement. Yeah, woo. I hit the big time there. And then the basement flooded, so we had to move upstairs to the dining room table, one of those long, formal dining room tables. So there I am, sitting across from 4 people that I really don't like very much. It's like Thanksgiving dinner every damn day. I had a temp job. Temp jobs are the worst. Temp jobs make you wish you were still unemployed sometimes. You see the guy out there in the giant Dunkin' Donuts coffee cup standing on the street. Fuck my life. I'm getting minimum wage for this. I got a temp job working, doing a product demo. I thought, wow, this is great. I'm gonna do something fun. And I ended up demonstrating spray-on silk stockings in the cosmetics department of JCPenney's. Woo! I hit the big time. So there I am. You got to spray these stockings on, and you have these people that come up and they want to see it. They want to feel my leg. Some crazy guy comes up. Ooh, can I feel your leg? Will you spray some on me? We're dating now. Anyway, thanks. You guys have been wonderful.